Wade.
Hello, Commissioners. I would like to present to you a fable in order to illustrate my point today.
If you would please state your name briefly.
What's that?
If you would please state your name.
Go, Wade.
Thank you.
It's called The Fable of Peter Piper. Peter Piper was a musician in his mid-40s, and his faltering career and moderate case of narcissism had him have a midlife crisis. So guess what he did? One night he was searching for a purpose in meaning in his life, so the archangel of Narcissus came before him and said, "Hey, I got a new dream for you. I want you to become a pastor, and I want you to go forth and find a congregation so we could bestow to you the grandiosity of your and attention that you need." So the next morning, Peter Piper woke up, donned his shepherd skin, went out and grabbed his chimes and his magic wand, and went forth and find a congregation that he would look out through his old neighborhood and knock door to door and find his neighbors who would answer the door. And those who did he said, "I'm Peter Piper. I'm your agnostic, pagan, pantheist pastor. And I live existentially day to day. I would like to invite you in your front yard to celebrate with me in the drawing down of the moon mantra, followed by the elemental quarter calls chant to the god of Narcissus." Well, it turns out Peter Piper wouldn't have a good day. 90% of the neighbors slammed the door in his face and called the cops. 5%, well, they just went out and grabbed a six-pack of beer and watched the comedy show, and the other 5% just beat him up. Well, Peter Piper was persistent, so he continued on until he came up with found the most impressive house in the neighborhood. And when he asked the owner of that house to come out to the front yard and chant his moon mantras, the owner said, "You know what, I'll do better than that. I happen to be a district county commissioner, and I'll set up loudspeakers, a podium, and even video conferencing so the entire neighborhood could enjoy and celebrate. I want everybody to know how important your civil rights are." But to his delight, Peter Piper found himself in the commissioner's own front yard delivering his chants, chimes, and mantras over loudspeakers that echoed through the neighborhood. Soon panicked neighbors running out, trying to find the three-alarm fire, looked up and found Peter Piper standing side by side with a county commissioner, hope of civil liberty, chanting and chiming and howling in unison at the moon, with a final bow to the god of political correctness. Well, in the end, you can know what the neighbors did next. 5% of them beat up Peter Piper again. The other 5% grabbed another six-pack of beer and watched the comedy show until they passed out. And 90%, they just voted the commissioner out of the neighborhood for violating their civil right to peace and quiet. Why is this fable relevant? Well, because, anybody wondering about that might have missed the spectacle that was made in here and displayed in this chamber hall during the proceedings of September 25th, 2014, when a guy coming up here looking like Chevy Chase in a Hare Krishna outfit came up here to this podium and chanted a 3-minute pagan mantra, complete with hand gesticulations, calling on some life force deities of fire, water, and dirt, trying to persuade you guys to vote for his right to the religion of political correctness. It was sad to me to see that the only sign of intelligent life I saw in here was the one county commissioner that had the courage and conviction to walk out. And finally, and concluding point is this. It's my firm conviction that the people who voted you guys in office would agree to any means, methods, and practices that you decide to employ to perform your duties, including calls to your faith. And I think that it's up to you to decide that, regardless of what some small, narrow-minded, dysfunctional minority might want.
Thank
Thank you.
you, Mr. Wade.